AndresElRey today. Today we're jumping into the Handmaid's Tale, season 4, episode 8. Ooh, I like that. Well, how many more episodes we have? We have 2 more episodes, and then we're getting into season 5, which is going to be the last season of that's out, I should say. There's one more season coming, but we don't know when that's going to be. I can't believe how quickly I went through this series. Damn. Once I started, it's like almost over. Regardless, things are picking up, y'all. Things are picking up. June is free. So this is called Testimony. I wonder that we're going to be going through a court case with June, and Serena, and the commander. What's going to happen? And by the way, if we do go to like a court, right? What is really gonna happen to Serena or the commander? Like, they're not gonna kill them, so they're just gonna be like in jail for the rest of their life, or whatever they're in right now, which is a very high scale jail. Believe it or not, I did hear that federal prison was very similar to this. And I also heard a lot of jails, and don't quote me on this, it's just something that I heard. And I don't know why I'm hearing things like this, but I heard like a lot of jails, like they have iPads, they like have like a center. I know in federal prison, because somebody I used to be best friends with, like, somebody that she knew was in federal prison and was able to like call them on FaceTime through jail. So, you know, maybe that's what's gonna happen with Serena, okay? She's in this beautiful, beautiful place, it looks like. She's in a beautiful place. So maybe that's what's going to happen with her being here for the rest of her life. And if she does, or when she gives birth to her child, they're probably going to take it away, which would be a gag to the lemons and squeezes of the juices, y'all. I'm ready to jump into this episode. So, once again, if you want to see this in a full reaction, of course you can. For the second, third tier here on this platform, that will definitely copyright all my as well as my other platform, Patreon. So please sign up to one of those platforms today to be able to see this in a full reaction. You want to support the channel for free? Hit the like button, share, and don't forget to comment down below. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the Handmaid's Tale and find out exactly what the Handmaids has got to give. Oh, she's got hair.
I give my heart away. I've been a temptress too long. A way to feel in control.
Didn't your commander notice?
Got high on my arms. I can see. Felt good, actually.
But you're here now. You're healing.
My commander's free too.
At least you get to face yours in court tomorrow. It's a confirmation of charges hearing.
What?
And she doesn't have to go.
She wants to tell her story in person.
She's gonna go.
Still, you must be so scared. I'm not nervous or worried or scared. I can't fucking wait.
Ready to go, Miss Osborne?
You just give me a moment. Thank you. So you kicking me out of the group?
No.
I thought they'd have more in common with them.
Well, they don't come with their own security detail.
Feelings, forgiveness, journaling.
Leave me alone. Emily, I'm sorry. Please stop. I just want to talk to you for a moment.
I don't want to talk to you.
You look well. Are you well? Emily, yeah. Here's my information.
Stop it.
Go away.
Who was that? I'm fine.
You sure? It's supposed to be a refresher, but coding boot camp is kicking my ass.
You comfortable back in the teaching?
I'm not sure I'm ready for that. Who's Iris Baker?
Let's get to the point of this.
I knew her as Irene. Aunt Irene. And what did she want?
It doesn't matter because Emily didn't want to talk to her.
I don't know. She hurt you, didn't she?
Why would you say that?
Because she's an aunt.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Luke.
You should face her. To get out everything you have been holding in. I promise you, you will feel better.
That Aunt Irene must have been brutal.
Why could she be? Lydia set a high fucking bar.
Oh, you sure? You wouldn't feel better if I was there tomorrow?
No, stay home. We don't need to see you.
Hurt you to hear those things.
Okay, come.
Mark Twillo was really interested in the lake house when you saw Hannah. This is the first new information that we've had on Hannah in like forever.
I didn't want
But don't you want
to
that?
tell him about that yet. I don't know why you would have told him. Well, can you finish these?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
I got
look at
it.
my testimony.
She says she doesn't want me there tomorrow.
If she wanted a cheering section, she would have asked us to come.
I don't know what she wants. She's like a stranger half the time. It's like...
Do you know what she's been through?
Getting over trauma is a bumpy fucking road. You need to be patient
Seriously.
till June gets where she's going.
Thank you. Woe is me.
What she's been through.
You don't know anything, you fucking idiot.
Mr. Waterford's sexual tastes were very pedestrian. On occasion, he couldn't even perform.
And a good evening to you, too.
More strange, he paints quite the picture.
A deviant and a liar.
I'm concerned.
Dawn's prepared. She knows what Alfred's going to say.
I'm not worried about Dawn. You need to get it together, Fred.
You know, it would really help if you came to court, if you stood by your husband.
You know I haven't felt up to it.
They need to know we're a family. Appearances matter, Mrs. Waterford. You want June to think you're afraid to face her?
I'll see you in the morning.
Maybe wear the teal.
We don't know these handmaids.
You're not finished yet? Move on. Put something into it.
We were just saying what a blessing it is to have you back, Aunt Lydia.
Not you kind. But we must set a good example. Mustn't we?
Kylie, you missed a spot.
I'm sorry, Aunt Lydia.
It's still there.
I think it's a stain, Aunt Lydia.
She's losing it. Hey, June girl, you become my favorite character.
It's time.
The show better back off June. I feel like they're trying to make June look crazy. Looks like a lunchroom. And she did wear it.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
I do. My name is June Osborne. Fred Waterford and Serena Joy Waterford imprisoned me, beat me, and raped me. A few days after my arrival, I was summoned to the drawing room, where I was asked to kneel in front of the Waterford. Mr. Waterford read a story from the Bible about Rachel and Bela, where Mr. Waterford raped me while his wife held me down. These were the legally sanctioned rapes. There were others. Mrs. Waterford was desperate for me to get pregnant. She ordered me to have sex with their driver. Mr. Blaine and I had intercourse while Mrs. Waterford was in the room watching us. I did become pregnant with my daughter, Nicole. Underground resistance movement in Gilead provided the means for me to escape. But just before takeoff, I was captured and I was brought back to the Waterfords, where the mistreatment and abuse continued. Mrs. Waterford was very angry with me. As punishment, Mr. Waterford raped me again. I struggled and pleaded. They did not. After I gave birth, the Waterfords forbid any contact with my daughter, Nicole. Mrs. Waterford did make one attempt to improve conditions for the women and young girls of Gilead. This crime of reading, they cut off her finger. Mr. Waterford, her husband, did not object. I confronted Mr. Waterford about his brutality. He struck me and threatened to cut out my tongue. I hit him back, even though it could mean execution. Later, with the help of Rita Blue and other housekeepers in the neighborhood, I had a second opportunity to escape Gilead. But I couldn't leave my other daughter, Hannah, behind. To bring her back to her father.
For you.
I failed, where Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Lawrence did not subject me to any rapes. But Mr. Waterford later arranged for me to be raped by Mr. Lawrence. Mrs. Lawrence, Eleanor, was a kind and fragile woman. Devastated her.
Yep.
That was the last time I saw Mr. Waterford. But mine is just one voice. Countless others will remain unheard, imprisoned by men like Fred Waterford. My friends who lost their lives and can never be heard. It is for those women I ask the International Criminal Court to confirm the charges against this man. I ask for the maximum possible sentence. The defense now has the opportunity to ask a few questions.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Lord.
You had an affair with a married man, is that correct? For months.
Ms. Mathis.
Isn't it true, Miss Osborne, that you chose to become a handmaid?
It wasn't much of a choice.
You knew what you were signing up for. You knowingly agreed to the ceremony.
I didn't sign up to get raped when I was 9 months pregnant, no.
It was another holy ceremony.
Mr. Waterford.
That's enough, Mr.
God
Waterford.
tests us. He tests us with a heavy hand. The sacrifices we all made in Gilead were difficult. Chose God's path. Have been rewarded for our suffering. Your other daughter, I let you see her. I arranged for the two of them to meet. A kindness. She left that out.
I am done. I am done. Anything more can wait for your trial.
Yes! That's right!
Aunt Ruth got in my way. She is often clumsy.
Bullshit. But the handmaid, by all accounts, was obedient and compliant. They've known Gilead most of their lives. Unlike some killing you that June 1, out of your reach, free as a bird.
She will answer to God.
June 1 because she knows how to make people like her. People do not like you. These reports will stop.
Are you going to terminate me?
I don't want to. I don't. Future of Gilead, and that means the world to me. I'm terminating you. A fugitive handmaid captured in Chicago. Janine! Defiance. It's such a poor reflection on your training.
I assure you, this girl was led astray.
This girl was your responsibility.
Yes. Yes, she is. Yes.
You enjoy inflicting pain.
Oh, that isn't true.
You to inflict that pain on your students at the Red Center, let alone on your colleague. You need a better outlet. Do with her what you will.
It's just like Waterford. I'm trying to spin Gilead.
There she is, woman of the hour.
She was waiting for you outside.
No, you have no business trying to bring her in here.
This woman was an aunt.
It's not the time or place, June.
Why not? Why? This is our group.
Who wants her to stay?
I'm trying to help you. Fine.
Like the Handmaids.
You wanted to talk? Go ahead. It's okay.
I've done some terrible things.
Every aunt has. You mean the beatings? The torture?
It's meant to help keep all of you alive. But what I did to you was worse. I learned she had a lover at her first posting, a Martha. Continued the affair after Emily was reassigned to Commander Scott. Informed the eyes.
So you were the reason why they hung that poor woman. Why they mutilated Emily.
I want you to forgive me.
You crossed the border and pretended to just be any other refugee. You lied. Leave all of the shit you did behind. Why the fuck do you think you deserve forgiveness? You people hide behind God every time it serves you.
Tell me what I can do to make things better.
There's nothing you can do.
was fine.
This is really good.
Now I know everything, and maybe we can just move on.
What? Who the fuck is he talking to?
With Hannah, or...
I don't.
At all.
Well, I'm here.
Unfortunately. Barely.
Stop it! Talk to me! Talk to me!
God, what you mean?
Goodness. You look like the wreck of the Hespers. It was Gilead that saved you, Una. Our boy's cleaning out Chicago.
Where's June? Is she dead?
Your friend is in Canada.
Jeez. I always knew she would make it.
I don't know why you're so happy. June left you. Don't tell me she couldn't have taken you with her. She's done it before. It's difficult to know that one. So unpredictable.
I know what happens here. Just don't make me a handmaid again, please.
Look what she's done to you. She destroys everyone. You've spent your entire life losing the people you love.
Aunt Lydia, please. Just don't send me back into service. I'd rather die here.
There is no use in being theatrical. Whatever are we going to do with you?
I think it was shitty. June ambushing you like that.
You know, she thought it would help.
Did it?
It wasn't enough.
Do you want to see that moment again? All of us are just searching for ways to move forward.
I mean, the Waterfords can't be the only one the ICC's going after. An aunt? She'd be one hell of a witness. Could testify.
Move forward.
I have a gut feeling this lady killed herself. I knew it.
Protesters. Sounds like more than usual.
Did you believe what you said yesterday?
Of course I did. Have you heard this, Mrs. Waterford?
No, we're all pretty shocked.
What?
About Irene.
It's so sad. A trial would have been better. Prison.
Bitch took the coward's way out.
You shouldn't feel guilty, Emily.
You know what that woman did was her choice.
You know, you didn't have anything to do with it. Why don't we let Emily tell us how she feels?
If she wants to.
I feel amazing. I'm glad she's dead. And I hope I had something to do with it.
My Aunt Lisa was here. And my fucking commander.
If my commander were here, I'd cut his dick off.
The wife. I'd use a broom handle.
Okay, everyone. Anger is a valid emotion. It's necessary, important even, to heal.
We can't live there.
Why not? Why can't we be as furious as we feel? Do we have that right?
Pick this back up next week. Thank you.
I'll stay longer if anyone else wants to.
I'll stick around too.
Me too.
Yeah, why I can't say it. I'm very confused. I'm super confused.
The reference to get resident. The reference to your essentials. Struggle for the family. We take a feel, take a feel, take a feel. That's my brain.
Luke, I need to tell you something. I need to tell you about the last time I saw Hannah.
I thought she told him. From the sun, some days until then, you have to live with yourself.
Well. So I'm just gonna say this very quickly, because who knows how long this battery has left to go. But I'm just a little confused. I'm baffled at this moment. I'm perplexed. I'm not sure what, like, so the show is now trying to let us know that June is struggling. It kind of seems like what the show is kind of giving us is that she might be suffering from like split personality kind of disorder type situations, if you really think about it, because like she's June and trying to overcome something, and then she turns really angry and it seems like she gets super dark, right? Or it could just be that she has anger problems, or she's suffering, or she's battling. There's a lot of interpretations depending on who is viewing this, what they're going to take out of what's happening with June. Some people saying June is when she starts turning, or whatever the case and scenario is. I actually agree with this. I don't know if I'm taking my own personal situations. Like, nothing happened like this to me that's happened to June. But I've said once, I'll say twice, I was in a very, like, abusive relationship at a time. So I know once I got out of it, I went through a phase of like sadness, but then my healing process was just pure anger. It was pure anger, and then I went to drinking, and thank God that I got out of that dark place. So I just don't understand why Marina, what's her best friend's name? She's like, I know that everybody loves her, and I love her too. I really do like her. But what's good for her might not be good for June and for other girls. I don't know what this whole, like, I have to be, like, above them. Like, when Miss Obama herself, that lovely lady, Michelle Obama, the loveliest, like, just, she's a queen. But when she says, when they go low, I go higher, or some shit like that. That's for you, sis. When they go low, I'm dragging them straight to fucking hell. And I just don't understand, like, why people believe that we all have to, like, cope and deal with our own situations, and we always have to take the high road. No, sometimes we don't want to take the high road. I don't want to kill nobody, but I'm definitely going to make your life fucking pure hell. If I went through what June went through and those other females went through, there's no effing way that you're gonna have me in a study group or a group, an AA type situation, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, we have to forgive and forget. Absolutely motherfucking not. All these people that June, do you really, even her best friend, I can't pronounce her name, Miss M, I can't pronounce her name. I'm thinking of like chicken cutlets and pepperoni pizzas. But although she went through it, she got out a long time. No shade, no tea. She got out of this situation, and she was over there doing her big one. But June was there. June was there and saw more horrible shit. Like even her best friend was in that other place, right? But June, and I mean, she went through horrible situation as well. But even she pieced out on June. She saved herself, right? And so June stayed there time and time and time and time again. She freed all these goddamn kids, excuse my language. She freed all these kids, and people are still just like, I don't know what's wrong with them. Like, what is going on with y'all? Like, and I don't understand who would think like June is like turning at the moment, because maybe I haven't gotten to a situation where June, am I talking fast? Sorry. I haven't gotten to a situation where I can say like, yeah, June is like super dark now. Everything that's going on right now, I understand June. And then Luke to be like, let's talk about it and just move on. Why don't you shut the fuck up? I'm so over him. Like, and I know some people actually like him. I understand. Like, and I know that a few people, people are starting to speak up, which is good. I love everybody having their own viewpoint. Listen, I will never bash you for actually liking characters I hate and despise, or vice versa. Like what? This is a show. We're here to have a dialogue. We're here to have a conversation. So those that like Luke, you could have very strong opinions against what I'm saying, and there is no hate over here. Please voice it. Comment down below. I would love to read it. But I fucking hate him. So there's that. There's no changing me. He's like, now he's like a woe is me character. He's always like woe is me. Like, oh my God, you're treating me so bad. Like, I'm trying over here. Okay, barely. Like, you have to give me space. How about, you know what? Actually, to tell you the truth, honestly, to tell you the truth, if that was me, June, I would need space. There's no way I could be just back and living in a house with you when I've been raped by numerous of men. My children, both children were taken from me. I have tried to escape. I've seen my friends get killed, murdered. I almost got killed and murdered. People have been thrown off houses, buildings, hung in front of my face, shackled, thrown into a pool. I have been beaten, screamed at. Like, what? There's no way I could have just gone into this house, and I think that's the issue. June needs her own space. June needs to have her own place, stay at that hotel, get another place, and they need to be separate at this time. There's no way they could just jump back into a relationship. If I was June, I would have so much anger and animosity, not just towards Luke, but towards my best friend. And I'm just being real with you, because my best friend got on that goddamn subway and said, she didn't really do this, but that's what it would felt like to me. I would have been angry. I have gone through too much, and I'm angry. I have anger, and why do I have to not show that I'm angry? Why do I have to step above and make you all happy and show progress in the ways that you want me to show progress? Actually, to tell you the truth, you are actually holding me down, just like Gilead is doing. You want me to be like you guys, just like Gilead wanted me to be like them. Everybody has their own fucking opinions, and they want me to embody that and show you that, I'm gonna be good. We should forgive. No, we're not gonna forgive over here. Fucking burn them all. Burn them all. As the Mad King would say in Game of Thrones, burn them all. Seriously. In the Bible, I think it said, like, Jesus, when somebody, I can't remember that story, but when somebody slapped you on the cheek, you're supposed to turn the other cheek. Bitch, you slap me on the cheek, I'm gonna shoot you in the face with a gun. Actually, I wouldn't shoot nobody in the face with a gun. I'm getting, like, reckless at this moment. But I definitely would cut you with a machete. I'm actually not that violent. I swear to God, I'm just talking shit. But if you slap me in my face, I'm punching you in your face. Like, there's no way. Like, there's no, absolutely not. I definitely have anger in me, right? It's coming out of nowhere. So Aunt Irene, or whatever her name is, she looked familiar, actually. I feel like maybe we've seen her before. Duh. So that was crazy. She died, and Emily was speaking her truth, and what, we have to change how Emily feels? There was something else that happened in this situation. By the way, everybody's clapping over there in Canada. Freedom Waterfords! Why don't y'all all go to Gilead then? All of you. Bye! Why are you guys in Canada? Also, I forgot what situation. There was something that happened that reminded me like an evangelist. Oh, I think when June was cursing out the commander and was like, you guys hide behind like that. And that's true. So many people hide so many people hide their hate with loving God, or just hate for other people for no fucking reason. Like, they always want to be like the evangelist, and I'm not saying all, but I'm saying everyone that I've seen. And a lot of people that are religious, not all, by the way, just a lot. But they hide behind the word of God, like God actually speaks to them, right? And like was like, by the way, I want you to go over there and call all these people gender traitors and kill all these people and rape them. Like, I think that the Bible doesn't say that at all. Like, they read the parts that pertains to them, right? And it's just fucking annoying. I'm so over it. And there's so many people out in this world that are like this. And that's the disgust about it. That's where my anger is coming up. Because there's so many people actually like this in the world. That lady just had to flee Texas. I believe it was Texas, because, there's that state. She had to flee Texas to have an abortion, because if she didn't have an abortion, she was going to die. They said there's a probability of her dying. I think the child was going to die as well. But the judge ruled that she could have an abortion, and then the Supreme Court judges said no. even with her life being at jeopardy. This world that we live in, y'all, is so depressing. And every time I watch this show, I get like super, super angry. Like, I get so angry and I don't know if I want to scream or break this laptop so I don't watch another episode. It's a great episode. It was a 10 out of 10. I need a break. So I'm going to have a break. I'm going to have a break from The Handmaid's Tale. I think I'll watch it maybe like next week. Well, I'll probably watch it next week, like Wednesday or so, because I have some stuff to do on Christmas is Monday, right? So it would have to be like Wednesday or Thursday next week. So I'll have a nice little break from The Handmaid's Tale, because it's the holidays. And by the way, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to what a turn of events, right? Hi, Happy Holidays! Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to those who celebrate the holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate. If you don't celebrate holidays, just have a good one. But I'm taking a break. I won't be here on, I think, Monday. I definitely won't be posting any videos. But yes, yeah. I think I'm done talking. I'm really hungry, y'all. Thank you so much for being here for this reaction. It's time for me to go so I can edit all this stuff. I will see you all next time. Please be there, part of our movie, Smash or Pass 2024, but be here for all the movies, all the reactions, interact with all the platforms. You guys will be able to chance to win that free membership that I talked about. It will be in that Smash or Pass into 2024, but you guys have enough time to interact with the channel. I hope you guys are liking the reactions, and I'll see you all next time with more The Handmaid's Tale.